Hello, I will be presenting for group number 5, our Cadbury Schweppes case. Now, as a member of the board of Cadbury Schweppes, would you approve a bid of more than $4 billion for Adams? Our group decided that no, we would not approve a bid of more than $4 billion. Now, why is that? The short answer is that the potential for value does not justify the cost. Now, Cadbury's mentality of bigger is better in confectionery led them to make aggressive acquisitions, which they have failed to integrate. Adams would likely fall into that category as there is little overlap in product categories. Cadbury would get no synergistic benefit from acquisition. Now, some of the reasons for this are that gum requires large investments in R&D to get the desired results. Costs for manufacturing gum account for 6 to 7% of revenue versus chocolate at 3 to 4%. Advertising gum costs were 16% of sales versus just 6% on chocolate as well. Now, even with the combined power of Adams, Cadbury would still be second in the gum market behind Wrigley's. Wrigley's is at 30.6% and Cadbury at 25.9%. Now, after purchase, estimates put Cadbury spending an additional $200 million also to complete the merger between the two companies. Now, there is an ingredient that the company would need to purchase for chocolate as well as gum, and that would be sugar. However, unfortunately, there are so many regulations and restrictions on sugar that regardless of the increase in quantity after the merger, there actually would be no cost benefit to ordering a higher quantity of this particular ingredient either. Now, what is our assessment of the strategic fit? When it comes to manufacturing, storing, and selling, the chocolate and gum categories differ widely, and thus we see a lack of a strong strategic fit. Between the two companies and the products they offer, there is very little overlap. The costs associated with the acquisition, such as enhanced severance packages, license change and control provisions, and losses from providing back office services to Switzer, are not justifiable in proportion to the value created, as they possess a net value downside of $200 million. Now, the only real strategic component that fits is economy of scale, but there is no real innovative game changer being brought to the table with this offer. Do the synergy plans make it more or less likely that we would support the bid? Which do we believe, of which are we skeptical? Now, the synergy plans make it less likely that we would recommend the bid. We do believe that it is possible that cost-cutting plans and the plans to consolidate could increase some cost benefits for the company. However, we are very skeptical that plans surrounding the creation of new successful products and the improvements to existing brands' current market share are going to make that much of a difference. Now, why is this? So we do not particularly see that the research to support that changing who owns the company is going to make the product more successful in regions where the product has previously struggled. Based on our analysis of Cadbury's strategy and of the proposed acquisition, determine if we would support the acquisition, and if so, at what price. Now, we ultimately recommended that Cadbury decline the proposed acquisition. Based on our estimates and the results of our analysis, we valued the company at around $2.5 to $3 billion. If there is room for negotiation, $3 billion would be the best offer that we would recommend Cadbury accept. Any accepted offer greater than this amount would put the entire company at risk. Thank you.